Hi guys, and welcome to the beautiful Douro Valley here in northern Spain. I have a yoga flow that's going to help relieve anxiety and stress. We tend to hold a lot of tension in our necks, our shoulders and our backs, so this yoga flow is going to help you open your body in the opposite direction to what it's used to and make you feel a lot more relaxed and a lot more calm. If you haven't already, make sure to click the link above to check out my free monthly workout calendar where you can expect classes from yoga, yin yoga, Pilates, meditation, and so much more. Otherwise, grab your mat, grab your water, and when you're ready, let's do it. Alright friends, we're going to begin today's class standing at the front of our mats. Let's bring our hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Close the eyes and focus on our breath for the next minute. Focus on the sensation of the breath moving in and out of your body. As you inhale, notice the coolness of the air through your nostrils, and as you exhale, notice the warmth. Give yourself permission to let go of the day or anything that has been holding you back. With every exhale, breathe it out. Release your hands. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky, and as you exhale, dive down, bend the knees, and grab your opposite elbows with your hands, taking our ragdoll. Feel free to move the body. Allow everything from the hips to be really heavy. And if it feels good to you, maybe pedal out the knees, releasing any tension out of the hamstrings. Remember to continuously breathe throughout this. If you have any restriction in your hamstrings, then just keep the knees bent as you continue to fold from the hips. Beautiful. Release your hands to your ankles or to the ground into forward fold. Inhale, slide fingers up the shins, halfway lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees and step back into full plank position. Let's lower the knees to the ground, lower the chest and the chin, slide the tummy forwards. Inhale, press into the palms, coming into baby cobra. Exhale, release your hands either side of your chest and then press up onto all fours, tabletop. And release the hips into child's pose. Taking a short moment to feel the gentle stretch into your shoulders, allowing the forehead to come down and your hips to sink towards your heels. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly now roll through the spine back into tabletop, and let's take cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round through, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, press the earth away from you as you round through. Inhale, really arch the spine, adding mobility into the back. Exhale, round and release. Beautiful, taking neutral spine now, and we're going to prepare for our thread the needle. So inhale as you reach your left hand first, all the way up to the sky. And as you exhale, thread the arm through and drop your left shoulder and cheek to the mat. And then go ahead and extend your right arm forwards and think about squaring off the shoulders. So encouraging the right shoulder to come down. To feel a deeper stretch, you can bring your chin to the mat, which will also help you square off those shoulders. Make sure to breathe here. Inhale and exhale, enjoying that beautiful release into the left shoulder. Very good. Slowly start to release and press yourself back up into tabletop. Now the right hand reaches up as you inhale. Exhale, dive the hand through, grounding your right shoulder and cheek to the mat and extending the left arm to the front of the mat. Breathe deeply as you settle into this position, trying your best to square off those shoulders Again, you can always bring the chin to the mat to help bring your left shoulder down. Deep breath in here and long breath out. In and out. Beautiful, guys. Come on up, and now we're going to release into our puppy pose. So make sure your hips are directly on top of your knees, and then slide your hands forward, keeping them shoulder width apart, and lower the forehead to the mat. If your forehead doesn't release all the way, then just let it hover, or feel free to grab a block or a pillow for some added support. Allow your chest to sink further towards the mat as you continuously breathe. Feeling that beautiful opening into the shoulders and upper back, opening in the opposite direction to what we are used to, and allowing that stress to melt out of your body. Great, guys. Let's slowly come on up and then release the hips all the way to our heels in our child's pose. A great counter pose to allow the spine to realign. Take a short moment here to connect with the breath. Beautiful. Come up into tabletop, tuck the toes, press into the palms, and send your hips up into downward facing dog. Keep the knees bent, or maybe walk out your dog, firmly pressing one heel at a time into the mat and letting go of any tension in the back of your legs. Beautiful. Now find some stillness in your downward dog, and then on your next inhale, float the left leg up to the sky into three-legged dog. Hold here. And then exhale, begin to bend the knee and take a big step in between your hands. Ground your back heel and inhale, reach your arms up to the sky into Warrior One position. Exhale, bend into that front knee. Try your best to square off the hips and elongate through the upper body. Stay here or take eagle arms, crossing the left arm over your right, and see if you can interlace those wrists. Inhale, take a slight back bend, and then exhale, begin to come forwards as we're going to transition into Warrior Three. Slowly lift the back leg, balancing on your supported leg and making the letter T with your body. Focus on a spot on the floor and engage your core. Release your hands to your side with control and try to keep your hips level. And drop the back foot, reach your arms back up into Warrior One. Inhale. Exhale, dive the hands down, step back into plank, shoulders over wrists. Inhale. Exhale, lower down into Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips into downward facing dog. Fingers spread wide as you elongate through the spine. Inhale, now right leg reaches up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, you're going to bend that top knee and with control step in between your hands. Ground the back heel. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend into the knee. Stay here or option to take eagle arms, this time crossing your right arm over the left. Inhale into a slight back bend. Exhale, slowly come forward and transition into your Warrior Three. Don't worry if you wobble or come out of the position. Just slowly come back into it and breathe. You can keep a soft bend in the supporting knee to help with this balance. Beautiful. Let's slowly release your hands either side. Find that stillness. And then release your back foot to the mat. And inhale, reach your arms up into Warrior One. Exhale, dive the hands towards the mat. Step into plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale into upward facing dog, open through your chest. Exhale, take it back into your downward facing dog. Look to the front of your mat now. Bend the knees and take a step or hop to the front of your mat. Release into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, let's go deeper into our fold by grabbing either the back of the knees, maybe reach your ankles, or with your 2 peace fingers, see if you can hook onto your big toes and pull your head towards your knees. Take a deep breath in here and a long breath out, feeling that lengthening sensation in the hamstrings, remembering to fold from the hips, not the lumbar spine. Beautiful. Release. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Slide fingers up onto the shins. Exhale, bend the knees and in your own way transition onto your bottom on the mat with your feet in front of you. Go ahead and grab behind your knees and then slowly roll through the spine onto your back, coming into a ball. Take a gentle rock side to side, massaging the lumbar spine and stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system. And now just find some stillness in your ball. Release your feet flat to the mat. We're going to prepare for our bridge pose. Place your hands either side and then lift your hips up, squeezing the glutes together. You can interlace your hands under your back and bring the wrists together for support. Really enjoy the stretch into your hip flexors and into the chest. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, release your hands to your side and lower your hips back down to the mat. Now our next position is plow pose and shoulder stand, which you can skip and just watch, or you can follow along with me. If you want to follow along, bring your knees so that they're slightly over your head and support your lower back with your hands, pressing your elbows and upper arms into the mat. Breathe in, and as you exhale, slowly begin to extend your legs one at a time, moving your feet over your head and onto the ground behind you. Again, you can interlace your hands behind your back to feel a deeper stretch into the shoulders. Stay here for a few breaths, allowing the stretch to move to your hamstrings and into your lower back. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Now we're going to move into our full shoulder stand. So start by supporting your back with your hands and then slowly bring your legs up towards the ceiling, straightening your legs and engaging your core and your glutes. We're going to be holding this just for a couple of breaths. So begin by focusing on the stretch into your neck and the energizing effect on your body. Lovely. Let's lower each leg now back into plow position. Release your hands to the mat and using the strength of your core, slowly start to release through the spine, bringing your hips down. Your legs will follow until you can firmly plant your feet onto the mat. And then bring your knees into your chest, and if it feels good to you, gently rock side to side, allowing the spine to neutralize. Go ahead and extend your left leg to the mat, keeping the right knee tucked into your chest, and then cross it over your body. Your left arm extends out to the side and your gaze in the opposite direction, releasing into reclined spinal twist. Hold this pose as you breathe in and breathe out, feeling the stretch into your lower back and hips. Very good. Let's return to center and switch legs, taking it to the other side, this time crossing your right knee over your body. Your left arm extends out to the side and your gaze over your opposite shoulder. Relax into this position and just breathe. Don't worry if the knee doesn't come all the way down to the ground today. Just let it hover. Beautiful, guys. Let's release our twist and hug the knees into the chest one last time. Go ahead and release your feet to the mat. Inhale, reach your arms over your head, and then exhale, roll over to one side and gently press yourself up and come into easy pose in the middle of your mat to end our class. Let's root down through the sit bones, and then inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, and exhale, lower your hands in prayer to your heart. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. I hope you feel a bit better and nicely stretched out. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my class today. As you're rolling up your yoga mat right now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and hit that subscribe button, as it really helps support me and brings my content further to the top, and you get to enjoy more yoga, fitness, meditation, and so much more. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world, and I wish you a beautiful day. Bye guys.